Hello YouTube and welcome to Batman Arkham Origins prediction / infos, just like our Batman Beware the Batman video. And today we're mostly gonna be talking about which assassins they're gonna have, which other assassins they're gonna have in the game. And today to help me with this topic is Fabrice, and he's here. So yeah, before we start, what do you think of the two assassins that they revealed so far, Deathstroke and Black Mask? What do you think of them so far, Fabrice?
I think those are good assassins for the game. Black Mask, they really don't talk about him that much, but he is a good assassin. Now Deathstroke, yeah, that guy is just like a assassin machine. I mean, he's the best assassin I heard in DC all day. I mean, he's perfect, and the detail on his suit and everything, and look how cool he is. If you guys seen the trailer for the game, you see how cool his suit is, and his combat, and also Batman suit as well. But Black Mask and Deathstroke are perfect assassins for this game.
Yep, and so we already know that there's supposed to be 8 assassins in the game, and 2 of them have already been revealed, the one we just talked about. But before we start, I'm just gonna say this thing. I actually like Deathstroke's suit better in Injustice: Gods Among Us than in this game, because in Injustice: Gods Among Us, his suit looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, it looked freaking awesome. Deathstroke is like it cannot be compared to anyone else's. Look at the ninja scarf on him, and look at the detail on the suit. Look at those weapons on the suit, like the guns, the bullets, the armor, and everything. And and look at all that detail all over his suit. It looks even better than any other Deathstroke I've ever seen before. I think they did a good job, and I bet the graphics are gonna be so cool for this game. I really think so. And if you've seen Batman's new suit, oh my god, it's the best Batman suit I've seen all day.
Yeah. And also, first we'll start off talking about which other assassins we think are going to be in the game. And I think that they're definitely going to put Talia al Ghul in this game, just because she's one of Batman's main assassin villains. Well, I think they should have put Ra's al Ghul, but Talia al Ghul's okay too. What do you think if they put Talia al Ghul? Because wouldn't that be an interesting way for them to meet?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing that they'll meet, But I thought that Talia al Ghul was already in Batman Arkham City, I believe. Now if she was gonna be in Arkham Origins, that's kind of strange, but it won't be that bad. I kind of agree with you that they should put Ra's al Ghul instead. But yeah, I think they should put him instead of Talia. But Talia's okay too. I'm not saying she's bad. I think it would be good.
Yeah, and since you know what a good second assassin would be, the Red Hood. And I'm not talking about the Jason Todd Red Hood. I'm talking about the Joker Red Hood before he actually becomes Joker. And in the game, this is what I was thinking. What if they had a boss battle where you're fighting the Red Hood Joker, because he's one of the assassins in the game? What if he isn't one of the assassins in the game and you're fighting him, and then by accident you punch him into this acid, and then that's how you find out how the Joker's in the other 2 Arkham games.
Yes, that would be awesome. Since Arkham Origins is a game that is based on Batman starting out as the Dark Knight. He's like experiencing how to be not a criminal, but vigilante on the run, and this is his first experience. It's like a rerun of all the way back before Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. It's like a rerun back all the way before they had Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins. But I feel yeah, they should have the Red Hood as the Joker, but also a suit this game. But it would still be a good boss battle, and then you just drop him into the acid, and then that's how the Joker is created. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good guy to be in Arkham Origins. That's a good choice.
Yeah, and all right, let's go on to the next assassin. I think Deadshot. I personally think he's gonna be in this game because if you look in the trailer of Arkham Origins, remember that guy? Remember when Batman was fighting Deathstroke and that guy was like, "He's my kill, Deathstroke," and he has a gun in all the way on top of another building. I think that's Deadshot. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that Deadshot is. Well, they don't say much about him. Yet, but they'll say more and more when more trailers start to come out during the summer, because it's coming out on October 25th of 2013. So they'll start explaining more and more. They'll show more assassins in each trailer, a couple more maybe, but they'll show even more if you get the official game. But they'll show a couple more in some trailers, but and then they'll stop it right there, and then they don't want to spoil it for anyone. But they'll probably show more. But I kind of believe that was Deathshot right there. Deadshot. I think that was him.
Yep, and here now let you tell us which assassin do you think should be in the game? Any assassins that you like in the DC universe?
That's a good one. Let's see. Let's see. How about Jade? Jade. Remember Jade from Young Justice?
Oh yeah, Cheshire. Cheshire.
Yep, Jade is Cheshire. Yep. That Cheshire is her assassin name, but Jade's her real name. But yeah, Cheshire. Yeah, I think that she could be in the game as well. I mean, there's not too many girl assassins in some games like in DC. But yeah, Cheshire should kind of be. I think Cheshire might be in the game possibly.
Yeah.
I don't
think
so, but possibly.
And Cheshire was one of my most favorite female characters in Young Justice because I liked her story, and I liked how she was married to Red Arrow.
Yeah, and also another assassin I think that should be in the game. Possibly not, but maybe. I don't think there's a possibility. But let's see, what's his name again? He's the father of.
Oh yeah, Sportsmaster.
Yeah, Sportsmaster. That's it. Him. His real name is Lawrence Croc, and that's his actual name. But yeah, he might be a good assassin in the game. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely, because we saw in the episode of Young Justice where Sportsmaster and Deathstroke were actually fighting each other, and I think Sportsmaster would make a really good assassin just because he's pretty similar to Deathstroke. It's just that would be a good assassin to have in the game.
Yeah, that would be good assassin. Yeah. Yeah, out of all the assassins I have in DC, yeah, with those two assassins, I think they would make a pretty good two assassins that should be in Arkham Origins. I don't think they'll have them in the game, but I kind of predict that they might. But I also think that they should have them in the game. That's my opinion, and that's your opinion, and that's everybody's opinion. Whatever opinion they have, they should be in the game or they should not be in the game. So. Yeah. So
basically we have the assassin part down. Now we talked about our assassin. So for the rest of the 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to talk about how else we think the game's going to be about. So how do you think his gadgets are going to be? I know that they're going to be suckier since he's not that advanced yet. What do you think?
Well, what I heard that some of his weapons will be similar to the weapons they had in Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, but he'll have different type of batarangs and different type of throwing weapons and everything. Because since, like you said, that since he's starting out as the Batman, he'll have less tech because he doesn't know how much he'll need because he's just starting out. When you're starting out, you don't know what you'll need, so you'll just have to be prepared on what you have. So
yeah,
that's why. And he'll have a couple new weapons that they didn't have in Arkham Asylum or Arkham Origins. That's why I heard on some trailers and some info, but that's why I heard.
All right, good. So let's talk about how his suit design looks. I think, like you said earlier, I think his suit is freaking awesome. I mean, like, it's a good thing they took away the golden utility belt.
Oh yeah, they have a silver utility belt. Now that is just freaking beast. And do you see that detail on how they make the facial plates and everything? Like how they make the humans in this game look like realistic. Like you can like look at Batman. You see how he has a like he's growing a beard or something, and look at the detail on his suit. I mean, it looks so realistic. They're making the graphics now more realistic, I heard.
Yep. Man, and I wonder if this game's going to be out on PS4 and Xbox One, but I know it's going to
Well, I don't. Well, here, this is actually a fact. They're not going to have it for PS4 or Xbox One. They're still having it for PS3 and Microsoft Windows, which is Xbox 360 and the Wii U. And they're having it for 3DS and PlayStation Vita, but it's a different version. It's called Arkham Origins Black Gate instead of Batman Arkham Origins. That's it. But it's actually called Black Gate. But they're not having it for the PS4 or Xbox One. That's a bummer. But I still think it's gonna be cool if you check out the trailer.
yeah. All right. So we have 2 more minutes left. So let's talk about some other stuff about the game. So what do you think? Do you think Batman looks more skinnier in this game than he did in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum?
Just a little skinnier. Just a little bit. I mean, if you play the actual game, you might be able to tell. But if you go on Google and look at the images of his suit, you might be able to tell even better because they show an actual picture, an actual image of the suit and everything. So you'll get a really good highlight on what it looks like because, he's the Batman. I mean, bats go out at night, so you can barely see what his suit looks like because his suit mostly blends in with the night now because his suit doesn't have any, like, actual color on it. It only has gray, well, a little gray, but mostly silver and more black because you don't see the yellow belt anymore. It's silver now, and look at him. He's more of a creature of the night than he used to be in Arkham in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Yeah, and I know that the voice actor hasn't been revealed yet, but a lot of people are saying that it's going to be the voice actor that played him in Lego Batman 2. But what do you think?
It might be. I think I kind of believe that I could look that up later, but for now I kind of believe you're right, maybe. But they might actually have the voice actor who played the Lego Batman play him. But you know what else? They also, what's also weird? The assassin Deadshot. You want to know who he really is?
Who is he? Is he one of Green Arrow's villains?
You're not gonna believe this. It's actually Bane.
What the fuck?
I know. Because I just looked that up I looked that up like a couple days ago when I watched the trailer. I was looking some things up on the game, but it says Bane is the assassin Deadshot.
So that's probably Bane before he became a Venom freak. He probably was an assassin, and then after he became like some type of Venom freak or something.
Yes, and they're also having the Penguin in it, and they're having James Gordon always, and they're also having the psychopath, you know who it is, Joker, who's being played by Troy Baker. I thought they were going to have the Joker in this game.
I know, or maybe they might have him as the Red Hood, but then probably in a level of Batman, you have to do a boss battle where you're fighting the Red Hood, and then you punch him into the acid by accident, and then at the end of the game, you find out that the guy you put in the acid turns into the Joker or whatever.
Yeah, that's the extra characters I heard that I didn't see. They're also having Alfred Pennyworth as his butler, as always, and they're showing more stuff. Like they're showing more of the Batcave and the Bat computer. And guess what? They're also having the Batwing. You also can use the Batwing in there as well, in that game as well.
Damn, this is some pretty sick stuff, man. Good job looking at that shit. And alright guys, so we talked about everything we think Arkham Origins is gonna be about, and then thanks to Fabrice, we know this new information. And alright guys, tell us leave your thoughts on Arkham Origins in the comments, and tell us anything we missed on, or correct us if we said anything wrong, if we said any wrong information. And see ya, YouTube.